Hello Gemini, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane, and we are going to be taking a look at the current energy for the sign of Gemini for the week of November 15th. Now Gemini, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now, Gemini, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody that is not me, that is someone impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. Now, if this message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment to let me know what you think. See what we have here for you, Gemini. All right. See what we have here. Let me make sure everything's in view, and we'll get right into it. All right. That looks just about good enough to me. Energy on the bottom. You have the Seven of Pentacles. So, really nice card. This is a card of long-term investments paying off. All right. This person has planted seeds a long time ago. Okay. We're talking, like maybe a year or more ago, maybe even years ago. Right. And just now, finally, this tree has blossomed. It has bloomed, and there are fruits. There's fruit coming off of the tree, providing a harvest. This person's about to harvest the work that they've put in for a very long time. You can think of the tree as like contributing to a retirement account or contributing to some sort of long-term investment. Maybe you've owned a home for a while and it has appreciated in value. It's some type of long-term investment that you have made that's paying off. This could also be a long-term investment you've made in yourself, such as maybe a long time ago you decided, you know what, I'm going to start eating healthy. I'm going to start working out. I'm going to start trying to lose weight, or I'm going to start thinking positively. This is any sort of long-term investment that is now worked for you. Now, this can also represent a long-term job. And what's interesting here is this person is kind of like looking at the harvest in front of them and asking themselves, you know what, do I want to make a directional change? Do I want to keep being in this job that I've been in for a long time? And so in some ways, it can represent that as well. Some of you here are potentially working on, maybe some of you are receiving an inheritance in some way. Others of you are looking at finances this week, like how you can best budget, plan, do that sort of thing for yourself, and taking a look at the resources, the money that you have at hand, because you have here right away in the middle, you have this Queen of Pentacles. The reason why I brought in inheritances is not only do we have this message of long-term situations like money being passed through generations, but we also, this card is like the executor of an estate in the tarot. And so they would be like in charge of an estate. And so that's why I was bringing that in. Some of you may resonate with that, not everybody here. But this Queen of Pentacles is also just somebody who makes practical choices, okay? They don't let things slip. They don't let things slide, especially when it comes to resources. They're not spending frivolously. They're choosing to save more than they spend type of energy. And I feel like some of you are maybe just thinking about that. I also feel like some of you are really, really considering a career change, a directional change in your career in some way, or maybe a business that you own, maybe looking at taking it to another level in some way. I definitely feel like that could be the case. In the past, you have the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles here. So Gemini, you have this Three of Wands. This is a really nice card. This is a card of growth, expansion. And really, it's the way that I like to describe this card is taking something to the next level, because this person here is looking out towards the shoreline. They're looking at the boat and they're thinking like, wow, like I have the entire ocean in front of me. I have the entire world in front of me. What do I want to do to expand? What do I want to do to take something to the next level? And along with that, it's sort of an initial win. It's the second win, it's the first win in the Suit of Wands. It says that small wins build up to big wins over time. I do see that some of you maybe have thought about that here recently. I feel like there's the culmination of some small wins here coming into full bloom with this Seven of Pentacles here on the bottom. You also have this Knight of Wands. Some of you have maybe change directions in some way here. I keep getting that for you already in this reading. Whenever I have these repeating messages, it means to maybe pay attention because it's coming in for a reason. But the Knight of Wands is typically like, it's somebody who's skilled, talented. They're the maverick in the tarot, but it's also a card of like moving, like traveling, changing even apartments, changing house, changing residence. If that's not you, you're making movement, you're making directional changes. The issue here is in this lower row, you have this Five of Pentacles, which in this case, I am not reading as loss or scarcity. I'm sorry, I'm not reading as financial loss. I'm reading it as scarcity mindset. Okay, this lower row is the way that you talk to yourself. And for you to get this Five of Pentacles here, which is the case whenever I get the Five of Pentacles here, I see you having a poor attitude, or I should say, maybe that's not the right term to use, but a negative mindset or a negative self-talk is what I'm trying to say around money. And so you want to take a growth perspective here. You want to take the perspective of growth and expansion instead of the perspective of scarcity and restriction at this time. It's going to really serve you well. In your current situation, you have the Hierophant, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So this Two of Pentacles here, weighing decisions, weighing options, can mean juggling or fluctuating wealth. The Pentacles could tip to either direction. I feel like in your mind, you're thinking that you're going to lose something here with the Five of Pentacles next to it. It just seems like you've worked hard to build something. And I feel like this is more about in your mind. This is a concept of your mind instead of actual reality here, because it is the lower row, the subconscious. So now others of you are just really weighing a career decision. I just have to keep saying this. Or a financial decision. Maybe you're thinking about making a large purchase, such as a home or a car, or maybe you're thinking about paying off debt or something like that with the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, because you do have this Hierophant here, which is the place that you work, a large institution, an organization that you're part of. This can also mean traditional ideas. It can be traditional marriage as well, like card of marriage. It could be a Taurus. But I actually feel like this is talking about weighing an option in your career. In the future, you have the King of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Temperance card. So I do feel like some of you are potentially business owners. And the reason being is you have this King of Wands here. And this is the classic entrepreneur in the tarot. Okay, this is somebody who, if they're not an entrepreneur, they're simply the most passionate person in the room. In their job, okay? And they do it with a high degree of skill and talent. You can see the stars on the, I don't know if you can notice them, but there are stars here on the throne indicating that they are a star, okay? Everybody wants to learn from the King of Wands. People get inspired by the confidence that the King of Wands exudes. And it doesn't matter what gender you are. This is just masculine and feminine energies here. So you can take on the attributes of the King of Wands. So for you, some of you are business owners with these energies of growth here, long-term expansion. Some of you are looking to take your business to a new level, maybe getting more clients, doing something extra. You have the Four of Cups here. Thing is, there's uncertainty, okay? There's uncertainty present in this reading where this person is sitting under the tree. They're thinking about the past. They're thinking about the Three of Cups on the grass, which represent things from their past, the good times. But the thing is, you have to start moving forward eventually, and you can't stay in the past too long because there's an opportunity here. You can see this cup, this hand, which is the universe offering you a cup, and so you want to make sure you're present to receive the new opportunity. And so drop uncertainty, okay, is what the message is. And with that, you're receiving some sort of nice healing energy. This is a turnaround. This is, I do feel like if you're concerned about money, this row is showing that there's a major turnaround in your money situation. And there could be a nice opportunity that comes in here. Let's go ahead and see what else we have. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Drop a comment to let me know what you think. And Gemini, really appreciate you being here. Hope you're doing well. Also, check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. It'll be the first thing you see on the website. All right, so let's see what we have here. Okay, so you have the Miriam, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, nice. You have the Shekinah, sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life, and Serapis Bay, ascension. Move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. Yeah, there's some sort of message here of you realizing that uncertainty is unsustainable, okay? And truly realizing that the present moment here is providing you with an opportunity to grow, to expand in some way. So I feel like you're moving into that new kind of truest version of yourself. I do feel like that will be helpful for you. So what else do you have? Yeah, look, success, really nice energy there on that card, a year from now, and choose a new direction. So I feel like something happened a year ago, actually, because you're thinking about the past. Certainly something could be coming in a year from now, but people get stressed about that card and they say, oh, Zane, like, I don't want to wait a year. That's not what that card's saying. You know, the seeds that you're planting now could provide something a year from now. It doesn't mean to not do anything between now and the next year, but it could also mean that there was something that happened a year ago where there was a change in direction. What have I been talking about this whole reading? Choose a new direction. That's pretty crazy. And within the next few weeks, see, so I feel like there's short-term decisions that will have long-term impact is what this is talking about here. So let's see what else we have. Let's see what other messages once you come forward. All right. Pull some additional tarot cards. So we have the Eight of Wands, Four of Wands, and the Empress. Very nice. Yeah, so look. You know what I wanted to just say? Turn that frown upside down. I know it's like cliche in every sense of the word, but you literally here, Gemini, you have the two opposite cards. Five of Pentacles is total scarcity, okay? Especially of mindset. The Empress is total abundance. In fact, it's the most abundant card in the tarot. You see the Venus symbol here. The Empress is associated with Venus. Venus is beauty and love, but it's also luxury and wealth and investing and money. And so there's a harvest here, but your mind is trending towards scarcity instead. And I know that's easier said than done, but there's a big message here of turning your thoughts around at this time and realizing that you're living within an infinitely abundant universe, and just keep that in mind. You have the Four of Wands with the Knight of Wands, stability, okay? Four of Wands is a card of marriage traditionally, especially when you get it with the Hierophant. However, what I feel like is going on here is there's some sort of foundation and achievement that you're looking to build upon in your life. Looks very good for that. You have this Eight of Wands as well. Love that energy. It's quick moving event that brings about good news. It's accelerated motion. It's quick movement. It's even travel by air, travel by flight. But it's, you know, getting unstuck, getting out of the mud here. And so let's see what else we have. Okay, we have the Chariot, Queen of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Maybe some of you are really going back and forth about a decision you made. Some of you are indecisive. Some of you are uncertain. Some of you are almost beating yourself up about something here, because the Two of Pentacles weighing two or more options, and the Six of Cups something from the past. You know, this could have been a love decision, but I just feel like this is there's an element of nostalgia here. Like, you've made a decision and you have to stick with that, okay? There are always more decisions that you can make in the future, but what has happened has already passed, okay? So like, the message here is to keep moving forward with the Chariot, which they're moving away from the city. You can see the city in the background. They're moving forward. They're driving their chariot forward. And it says that as you have self-discipline, you are rewarded. Okay, you have a big victory here as you do the work. Queen of Wands, confident. Look, we now have counterparts here with the King and the Queen of Wands. Creative energy. It's also the energy of attraction, the Queen of Wands. Attractive to many people, not just in love. I'm talking like in business situations. Like, you might be getting more clients. You might be attracting more people into your business. Things like that going on here. So just realize that. Okay, we have that Two of Pentacles coming in once again. Okay, we have the Five of Pentacles coming in once again. And we have the Four of Swords. Yep, look at that. Eight of Swords. you are in a mental imprisonment here, okay? The only enemy, you are your own worst enemy. And I say that with, I say that as a way, I say that with respect, okay? Like, I do not say that to hurt you or put you down in any way. But there is a financial decision that was made in the past here that you're really going to have to drop, because I think it's causing you to miss out on other opportunities that are maybe right in front of your face, as we have this Four of Cups card here with the Five of Pentacles, okay? So like, you really want to act at this time, and you want to drop uncertainty, you want to drop doubt, and you want to realize that there are always opportunities for new events to come in and arrive here. Some of you might want to take rest with Temperance and the Four of Swords, okay? Time to heal. You have the World as well, completion of a cycle on the bottom. That's a major victory. Okay, so something's coming around here for you, but you have to make sure that you're in a place to receive and you're in a place to see what's going on. If you're thinking about, oh, there's never going to be any money, I'm always going to be in this poverty consciousness, in this scarcity mindset, it's going to be tough for you to receive in that energy. And again, it's easier said than done, but that's what the cards are saying, okay? Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, distant horizons, sudden wealth, false person, gift, marriage, despair. Huh. I mean, there are 2 cards of marriage with judication, false person, and then actually 3 cards. Marriage, Four of Wands, and then we had the Hierophant down here. I don't know. I mean, if your marriage is going well, then I don't think there's going to be anything problematic in any way. So yeah, I wouldn't stress about it if your marriage is going well. But otherwise, I don't know, something could come up. You have the gift, sudden wealth. By the way, just don't stress about that. You know, it could mean that you guys just have a conversation and work it out. Okay, so like, there may be just something that comes up. Gift, sudden wealth. Yeah, I feel like you have a gift here. You have something to share, or you have a product to sell, or something like that. That almost feels like a cash cow, or it's something that like can keep you provided for, but like you're missing out on something because of staying in the past too long, Gemini. Like, there's something here where you have all the tools with High Honor, Distant Horizons, all these other cards, the Seven of Pentacles, Sudden Wealth, Chariot, Empress. Like, you have all these other cards here, but it's almost like you really got to get out of the mental imprisonment. And I think that will really help you move forward, especially as we get the occupation card here on the bottom. So really like this reading. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one.